Alrighty folks, welcome, bienvenue, Jeff Solo, how's it going? Yes, welcome to a quick show and tell. It has to be quick. I ain't got a lot of battery on my phone, and you doing the live thing eats up the battery like a mofo. So, I'm just going to quickly rattle through my car boot pickups. Not a lot, just a few bits. If you've seen the thumbnail, you'll have seen I picked up this guy. I've had this guy a few times. £2 from a trader, so that was alright. Not many car booters this time of year, more traders, so you know, what are you going to do? Picked up this wrestler. I have no idea who that is, if anyone has any info on him. It looks like a child wrestler, maybe one of the wrestlers' kids, they've dressed him up. He's got a nose ring. I'm not sure if this is a different scale or something, but it was from 2014. So yeah, check it out, man. Picked up this as well, this Trianosaurus Rex. That's not right, is it? It's what is it? The wrestler's El Torito, and he's a dwarf. Ah, well that makes sense. My name is Jeff. That makes sense. Triceratops is what this one is. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to build them or transform them. I might just leave them as is because I'm pretty terrible at transforming them. So that might just stay where it is. Right, what else did we get? Picked up this little McDonald's Hamburglar car from the 80s. Pretty awesome. Does it still work? Yes, it does. Wicked. Got this James Bond Corgi Juniors Lotus Esprit. It's my favourite James Bond car by a country mile. It's a Corgi one. Corgi Juniors. So that was kind of cool. I've got a few of this one already, but I just love the car. I love a Lotus Esprit. I'd love to actually own one myself, to be honest, but they're quite pricey. Also picked up this little turtle wagon. It's really, really nifty, apart from it's got a lot of wear and sticker wear, and the kind of spoiler's missing, but still a neat wee car. Unfortunately, this one, it doesn't work. So that's that. What else have we got? We've got a Goldar from the Power Rangers. He's actually got an action feature, which is kind of cool. It's like a punching action feature. Pucha! Pucha! So that's pretty cool. Goldar's probably my favourite bad guy. He was the kind of original bad guy, wasn't he, with Rita? So I like him best. I'm not really keen on the Power Rangers, but I did watch it when I was younger, and yeah, he was definitely the best bad guy. Pretty scary as a kid, actually, to see him. He was kind of weird looking thing. Picked up this as well. This is like is this Teddy Ruxpin? I don't know. He's Disney, 85 to 88, PVC figure, really badly battered and a lot of paint worn, but he was cheap, so picked him up. Got a whole bunch of monsters in my pocket wrestlers, so I got this little skeleton looking chap. He's probably my favourite one. So I got him. I got this kind of lion looking fella. I had these all as a kid. You got them free in cereal, so I had most of these. This chap, I think everybody had that one, and I'm damn sure everybody had this one. He was everywhere. Did they do a cartoon series on the back of the cereal for these? I'm sure they did. I'm really sure they did, but anyway, I might be talking out my hoop. Who knows? Then there's this guy, and then finally there's this guy. So yeah, that was pretty good. Also picked up this one, which is a basketball monster in my pocket. There was a load of sports ones, but that's the basketball one, obviously. Another one of those guys. Got two of him. That's all the monsters in my pocket, well, wrestlers in my pocket, I should say. I picked up this BB-8, which is kind of like your generic ones you get in the like packets from the Disney store, but I just picked him up regardless. And then I picked up this wee Wallis figure. Now, he was absolutely caked in mud and dirt and grime. I thought he was, well, I didn't think all the paint would be intact underneath. It turns out, after a good clean, he's absolutely brand spankers, so it's worth picking up figures if you think they're battered and horrid. Pick them up and give them a clean. You'd be so surprised afterwards at what they actually look like. So, yeah, I think my old dear collects those, or she used to. She had the whole set of them. So, Mum, if you want that one, it's yours. Wee Wallis. What else have we got? Oh yeah, because the car boot was pretty sucky, I went to a trader, one of the only traders there still that I've always bought from ever since I've been to the car boot, and he has a few vintage Star Wars figures. He's usually reasonably priced, to be fair to him, or to the pair of them. But this guy had this chap, Commando Guard from the 80s. I already have this figure, I've got a couple of them, but because I was feeling kind of like, I've come all the way here and that's all I've managed to pick up, I thought I'd take a punt on him. He had him up at a £5. I got him for £4, so that's probably about the right price for him, £4. If you buy one on eBay, there's probably that, a couple of quid plus postage, so cut out the middleman and just bought it straight from source. So yeah, I was pretty stoked with him. It's cool. I might army build those. I don't know, I just love the vintage Kenner figures, so I've got loads of doubles now. It's just crazy. And sticking on the vintage Kenner Star Wars figures, I have added another one to my collection. It was one I needed, and it's this one, the Imperial Dignitary. Obviously with the compulsory rubbing of the nose. You can get this one cheaper if the nose is rubbed, so I'll snap this one up. I got this one at a cracking price too. They usually go for about between 25 and 30 quid. I got this for about £22, so I was pretty stoked with that. That was a good find, and it was one I didn't have, so I bought that on eBay, not at the car boot. But yeah, just thought I'd show you, because I'm here doing this live video for you to peruse at your leisure whenever you feel like it. What else did I get? There was a few other bits. Oh yeah, I picked up this. These are all eBay purchases now, and just bits I've added to my collection. I got this on eBay. It's a FisherPrice Adventure People space rocket thing, and it's got the wire that plugs in there, and a spaceman can attach to it. But there was a couple of variations of this one. I've got the silver one, so I wanted to add the black one. I only really like the Adventure Time. I always did that. Adventure People, spaceships, and space characters. So I picked that up, so I thought it was pretty cool. The sticker's still intact on there. Yeah, when's this from? 1979. So I mean, that's a fair age, and it's not bad nick for that age. Really good. So I picked that up. But the pièce de résistance, ladies and gentlemen, for my vintage Star Wars collection, I managed to source myself one of these. It's the original Darth Vader action figure carrier case from the 80s, I believe. Could be the 70s. I can't remember where I saw the date. But yeah, it's Darth Vader, his head, box, and those clasps on the top. And on the sides, this clasp down here is a little bit broken, but the guy did tell me that when he sold it to me, so that, fair enough. And yeah, so that's the inside. Still got some of the original stickers. What have we got there? Death Star droid, Stormtrooper Hoth battle gear, sand people, that type of thing. And I'm sure the date was in here. Maybe it's not. I thought it was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But it's definitely vintage. It's definitely from the 70s. Or the 80s. Yeah, they did make a reproduction one in the 90s, I believe, but this one is definitely the real McCoy, the original. So if anyone's got any tips or ideas on how to give this guy a clean, maybe get rid of some of the scratches and marks on him. I was going to use some polishing compound on him, but I didn't know if that would maybe wreck the plastic. It shouldn't usually. I mean, people use it for plastic sort of windscreens and model cars, so I might do that, and might fill in all the gaps as well, doing that, all the scratches and that. But anyway, that's that. So there you go, folks. Just a quick video just to show you that I am still about. I've actually been under the weather for the past couple of weeks, so I polish my work. Well, I hope so, Jeff. Well, my name is Jeff. I hope so. I might give it a whirl, see what happens. But as I said, yeah, thanks very much for staying with me. Yeah, I've been under the weather, and but I'm back now, ready to rock and roll and do some videos and talk to it with you guys. So I better shoot off, but until the next one, I'll see you then. Cheers.